and I'll send you the marketing bill after. But so
Hey, we're paying you with exposure on the podcast.
right, and that works for me. So this is
And welcome to another episode of the Red Black Project. Crystal and John.
Hey.
What's up?
It's been so long.
Feels like they don't know that. To
I
them,
know.
it's been a week. But for us, it's been a few hours.
It's been a few hours, yeah.
Yes, because a little breaking the fourth wall. If you saw last week's episode, that was recorded earlier today.
Yeah.
So now we're doing this one at night, doubling up because we went to Colorado, which is weird to say because we haven't been there yet. It's all this time warp continuum thing.
All of us and our guests were all kind of running on fumes, but I still think it's going to be a great episode. Yes. I have tons of questions, and that's why we actually had the podcast, was because I started to ask these questions, and I was like, wait, don't answer them. We're going to have you on the show. We're going to have you on the podcast.
Bring you back. But this episode is brought to you by
Katie with Monarch Pine. If you are looking for findings or jewelry blanks, check her out on her website, monarchpine.com, and use code RileyBlack for 10% off. If you're a patron, of course, you get a sweeter discount.
That's right. And if you're a patron, don't forget to join the TRBP Hangout Facebook group, where we give you all the discount codes for patrons, and we do our After Darks there. And if you're not a patron yet be sure to join the Riley Black Project community group, also on Facebook.
Yes.
And there we just chit-chat about the shows, and we post shorts and everything like that. And now this awkward cut-in for our patron names, because these people paid for their names to be put out there, so we got to read the names.
Okay, ready?
I am ready.
Tanner, Kevin Garrett, Ann Hotchkiss, Melody P, Taimata, Pam with Barefoot Inspirations, Alicia Logan, Christian C, Christian with Tumbly House Creative, Kevin Garrett Make It, Debbie Dean, Patricia L, Michelle with Edwards Farm Decor, Toby with Cuddle.xyz, Keith, Christina M, Jen with Laser Last Design Co, Candy with Turtle to Goat Creations, Sheila with Sign Inspirations LLC, Natalie C, Hannah B, Kevin with Sledge Epoxy, Daniel with The Live Pixel Creates, Denny M, Stephanie with Pretty Petty Design, Catherine with Primary Market, Bree with The Burn Shack, Aaron with Aaron's Acrylic Animals, Christy C, Jess with Jersey Girl Sign Shop, Jillian B, Trisha with Mama Six Creations, Rexy with Spreading Stardust, Heather Lynn with Lobo Designs, Superfan Brandy, Victor with Excited Adam, Katie with Monarch Pine, Lisa, David with Creative Cut Supplies, Stephanie L, Barbie C, Madison B, Emily, That Mom with Laser, Mark with Big Blue Laser Designs, Kathy Ray, The Testing Queen, MJ with Craft and Carry Customz, Ryan with Sprouse Creations, and Will, Crazy Laser Dad.
Man, that is a lot of names.
Right? You guys are amazing.
Thank you for all the support.
We love you.
Yes. Now, back to the show. But speaking of being tired and being burnt out, our guest today knows how long he can go without sleeping and food, without getting grumpy. He knows that limit. Yeah. I'm sure Tess.
I'm curious what it is.
I'm sure Tess, listen, you need a Snickers.
Right.
There was another fun fact. So he also just opened up a location. Is he says, starting from scratch.
Yeah.
Just like the unknown walking through the door. Do not fix your whatever you're watching us on, because you're about to see double. But welcome to the show, Daniel from. So are we gonna say Customize It or Live Pixel?
Both.
Creates from both.
See,
Daniel.
He's kind of like us.
Yeah,
he does all the things.
He's getting there. Yes.
So
the Jig Man himself.
Hey guys, how you guys doing? I heard.
Tired.
Yeah. Hanging in there, just like you. We also opened a physical location, not to do with lasers, but podcasts.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you know how that goes. You're in the thick of it. You're a little bit ahead of us.
Yeah.
But Tess and I were juggling actually our calendar and everything, because we want to be there for the 11th and the 12th.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're trying to make everything happen. So
that would be amazing.
That'd be awesome. But if you can't, we understand. Because
so that was
unfortunately we couldn't make it to yours.
That was kind of how this conversation started. Was we were on the After Dark last Friday.
Right.
And you guys said that you were going to try to make it, and I was like, oh, well, that reminds me, do you have employees? What do you guys do when you're gone? So just go into it, and I'm going to have a ton of questions along the way. What are your hours? Why did you want to do this? Just start with any of those.
It's like, what I do this to myself, right?
We're asking the same question right now.
Right. So Customze It actually is an idea that I had when I first start in art school, and this is way back. And my concept in the beginning, and for lack of money, lack of time, and lack of technology,
Right.
was to have people walking into the store and try to have something personalized or something unique for a customer, like in an hour, 2 hours, a minute, whatever it takes, but something that they can walk out of the door and they're happy with it. That
Yeah.
was kind of the main concept that I was when I got into art. And painting is something that you can't do it. I mean, that won't
Right.
happen. Photography, everyone take a photo on the park with a camera, print your slide.
Yeah.
Here you go. You know,
Right.
and things like that. So we were always looking for something. So originally, I was doing sculpting. That was one of the things that I enjoy most. It takes a couple hours depending what I'm doing, and just sculpting. Just you grab everything and make clay and make the
Yeah.
bones off a wire and all that. Uh, but that never took off. It was kind of a side job on the weekends, and I ended up working as a 3D animator and video editor and all that. But with time, years, technology, getting involved into the laser industry, getting involved into the crafting community, uh, one day we came to this specific place that where I'm sitting because we were doing a donation for the hurricane last year in North Carolina. So this was a donation spot,
Oh.
and it was a sign for rent. And I was like, "Oh, this place is nice." And it happened that it was a bank before, so the infrastructure for electrical was already here. We have so many outlets across the whole walls
That's
and
awesome.
everything. And I
Yeah.
was
Super important.
Right?
like, right? It's something weird because you normally go to a place and I need to put new electrical, I need to do
Right.
this, and you run out of outlets. We have about 34 outlets around the walls.
Wow.
Like,
Wow. Have
more than
have
we
you
need.
have you checked the ceiling tiles or the walls for money since it was a bank?
Right?
See if
Right?
anyone hid anything.
The people that put a little bag on the top,
Yeah,
It's more likely that I will find weed or something because I have a vape shop right next
Oh,
door.
okay.
Uh,
Nice.
but so I asked for the rent, and it was very, very affordable in my understanding. And the landlord, she was great. She was like, "Oh, we will fix anything you need, and we will make it happen." And I'm on one of the main streets in town. Now my town is this size is 8,000
Right.
people. So Main
Yeah.
Street
Right.
is the one that you go through, go in and out of
Yeah.
town,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, they put flooring and all that, and fix the lighting and
Oh,
everything.
wow.
And
And
uh,
usually, I mean, at least from the little bit I know about commercial spaces, is usually the landlord's not going to be the one who does that for you.
Right.
It's like, oh, okay, this is a space. If you want to change anything or upgrade
mhm.
anything,
Right. It's on
that's
you.
like
Yeah,
on you. Yeah.
yeah, no, our landlord, she was great.
That's awesome.
Mary, she was awesome. She really did went above and beyond, and even the bathrooms were a little bit outdated because old town, And
Yeah.
she's like, "Oh yeah, the bathrooms are not great because I was like, your bathrooms are like really grandma looking bathrooms,
Yeah.
and they were never for a public. That was more for just employees kind of
Right.
thing.
Right.
So you can imagine." And she was like, "Oh, let's rebuild the bathrooms," and she rebuilt the bathrooms.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So we were really lucky. And I talked with a couple friends. One of my friends next door in my house, we know for about 12 years from Orlando. He moved when I bought a house. He bought the lot right next door, and they moved there.
Nice.
And we have another friend that live next house, so it's three homes right
Oh,
in
that's
the
cool.
cul-de-sac. So we talk about it, and I was like, okay, I can open the place, but I cannot afford if there is any overhead at the end of the month because you don't know
Right.
what's going to happen at the end of
Right.
the month with the business, and you still have to pay internet, electric, and whatnot.
Right.
And I was like, if we want to split this payment, and we all just go with partnerships. So I'm a 51% because it's kind of my baby thing.
Yeah.
Right.
We have 24 and kind of what we create this to go with the concept of uh, giving the option for people to walk in with a last minute gift that they need to get.
Right.
With my kid drew something I wanted on a T-shirt or on
Yeah.
a engraving somewhere, and it's been working very good. Actually, we kind of fill the gap between I don't want to order a minimum quantity of something
Right.
and it's too expensive to pay shipping for one thing.
Right.
Right. Right.
So being on a small town, I like to say that we all mountain people here because we are in upstate, right in the Blue Ridge, and it's just mountains and lakes.
Yeah.
So shipping sometimes is a little bit expensive.
Right.
We're close to Georgia, but it's expensive, and not everything is affordable around because we have a couple of businesses that are big businesses that do advertising panels and whatnot,
Right.
and they don't want to do one T-shirt; they want the 25
Right.
T-shirt,
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
right? So we got a apparel printer, like they call it nowadays, DTF, and we start making T-shirts. Just you can walk with your cell phone
Yeah.
and we
Yep.
put it on the T-shirt.
Hey guys, how great would it feel if this was the year you finally got to escape the 9 to 5 and embrace a lifestyle of creativity and entrepreneurship?
Every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern, Eon Laser USA invites you to join the Above and Beyond webinar, where you'll learn how you can make this a reality.
Join leading laser industry professional and brand ambassador Emily, aka That Mom with a Laser, and Eon Laser USA's sales manager Alicia as they dive into all things Eon.
Learn about the advantages of owning an Eon Laser and get the scoop on Eon's rewards and partner benefits. Plus, get a glimpse at how everyday people who started out with zero experience paid off their lasers, scaled their businesses, and transformed their lifestyles.
So if you're ready for a lifestyle change, head on over to eonlaser.us/whyus and sign up for the Above and Beyond webinar today.
Thanks for listening. Laser on.
Bye.
The Riley Black Project is sponsored by Monarch Pine.
Monarch Pine is your trusted source for premium laser blanks and jewelry findings. From large loop earring hooks made specifically for acrylic and wood earrings to laser-tested stainless steel necklace and bracelet blanks, they have everything you need to bring your creative ideas to life.
As a maker, you know the value of quality supplies. And that's exactly what Monarch Pine delivers. Whether you're crafting as a hobby or running a full-time business, their products make it easy to design confidently and create stunning pieces.
Head to monarchpine.com and use code RileyBlack to get 10% off your order. Riley Black patrons get an even bigger discount, so don't miss out.
While you're at it, join the Monarch Pine Craft Supply Insiders Facebook group. It's a vibrant community where makers share tips, inspiration, and their incredible creations.
Monarch Pine, where your creativity takes center stage. Visit monarchpine.com and use code RileyBlack today.
Not tomorrow. Today.
So it's kind of like, it's almost like a crafting maker version of like Things Remembered.
Right.
Things Remembered, they had like
Yeah.
a bunch of like different things, blank items that you could engrave.
Yeah, let
But
me
it was
walk
mostly
you
like
through.
engraving or scoring or marking.
We're going mobile. We're getting a
Yeah,
tour.
we're mobile. So one of the things that I try to do in this one is having everyone for the community. So in this
Yeah.
case, we have Katie. So Katie's here.
Nice.
We have
We'll be
here.
in there eventually
Oh,
when I
you-
get my shit together.
you're sort of already are.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
We have a
So
placemat.
we have here
Keychain thing is will be there
section for
eventually.
hats and t-shirts, and this is a little area that we have for the people to sit down.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they can actually come here and we help them to design. So we
Yeah.
kind of are training a little bit how to design some things and everything that they want to put in whatever. So in this section we have knife and kind of a 3D printed stuff.
Yeah.
And here we have maker flow and more other stuff.
Awesome.
Okay.
So people just come, grab one thing,
Right.
and then we go to the production area.
Nice.
Nice.
So you do have like blanks.
Yeah.
Oh
people
yes,
as well.
we have.
Yeah, so it's like just a cooler version of Things
Yeah,
Remembered. It's
so
not just
this
like
is the-
metal.
where's my finger? Here it is. This is the back room. Is the storage. So we have from the CO2 diode lasers, fiber lasers, UV lasers, all the way here, and we have here the apparel printer, the oven. Well, I'm assembling this tiny baby laser, the heat press, hot press, sublimation, and then we have the 3D printing stations. And on the
Nice.
corner here we have resin. So
So the 3D printing, that
Mm-hmm.
obviously takes a little bit longer. If someone orders, can someone order something and then they just come and pick it up like the next day, like after it finished printing? Or, okay.
that's exactly what it is. So someone orders something on the printer, they can bring the model. They're responsible for whatever they want to do on
Right.
that case. They buy the filament that they want to use, or we charge them for whatever was the weight of the filament that they use, and we
Okay.
just put it in print. We have the
Nice.
vinyl and materials, so people can come over and buy
That's
materials
awesome.
That's so cool.
in any possible
Yeah.
way. Now we did something different on the materials, especially with the vinyl cutters like the Cricut and all that kind of stuff.
Right, right.
Hmm.
So we have the rolls, but we don't sell the roll. We sell by the square inch.
Okay.
Okay.
So you don't have a full design. You don't need to buy the whole roll. You can just do
Right.
your design.
Yeah.
Right.
You're like, oh, I need a little
Yeah.
piece of yellow. I don't have to
Right.
buy like the whole.
And
Yeah.
it works for you guys too, because if someone buys the whole roll, then you
Yeah.
have to
You have
replace
to
the
stock
roll
a bunch of rolls.
Right.
instead of
Yeah.
just having a few, and then they buy like by the inch, square inch, and
Yeah, exactly. So we have a square inch. The printer, we do the same thing. The pricing on printing is by square inch. Same happen with the manual cutters and stuff like that. So we try to
Yeah.
price it in a way that is affordable to people.
Yeah.
And we open not just the option to buy, but also the option to learn.
Yeah.
right.
So we do classes. I have a class today. I was teaching a person how to use Library.
Nice.
So we
That's
call it
cool.
laser engraving 101.
Hmm.
We just sit down here. We go through the basics, safety, and all that. Then we go to Library and how to use this and that. Find your place on the working bed
Right.
and
Yeah.
whatnot. And then Q&A is like a 2.5 hours.
Nice.
Wow.
So when did you guys officially open?
27, so to June, August 27. No,
Aug-
sorry, May 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, the future.
If you-
yeah. Okay.
It came
Yeah.
from the future, yes. So we basically have 2 months open.
Okay. And so what is your like first what's I guess first impression or like how has the last like 2 months gone? Like what did you do to like promote it? How'd you get the word out? You know, I'm asking all these things because we're going through that literally right
oh,
now.
we have an ad running.
I
So-
know it. And I'll send you the marketing bill after. But so
Hey, we're paying you with exposure on
Right.
the podcast.
right, and that works for me. So this is basically what I did. We have here in summertime that it in reality start kind of a mid spring, something called Jazz on the Alley, which is
Okay.
every Thursday at 5. The city closed whole downtown, and it's like a big stage with music, food, trucks, and everything, and people just dancing on the street every Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, tiny town, you gotta
Right.
find a way to do something, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I was walking on Just in the Alley months before we opened with this on,
Hmm.
with some flyers. And the people in the town is very receptive. So we have the tables everywhere that the city put to people sit down and eat. So I was literally walking with my drink or my flyers in the hand, and I see a table with 5 old ladies. And when I say 5 old ladies, it's 575-year-old ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? You know, because this area is full of retirees, so
Same.
you know that they are in some sort of club,
Yeah.
Mhm.
whatever it is they are, right?
Yeah.
And they
Right.
go, and I literally go like, "Hi, ladies, can I have a seat?" And they are like,
Have a seat?
"What? Sure." No, and I sit down and I'm like, "Have you ever do crafts?" And I just start talking like it's
Right.
whatever. Have you ever done any kind of craft? And they're, oh, I like this, I like that. I saw this video on the internet. So I start explaining what we're doing with the store.
Mhm.
And I was doing that every Thursday. Going
Yeah.
and I think I talk with everyone in this town.
Yeah.
Kind of like a weekly networking meeting.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
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 Oh, some days running away from the rain, but yes.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Other than that, a lot of social media. We did a lot of social media. We have a lot of social media going, and we try to keep everything like exposed as possible with the community. So we try to involve ourselves with events
Yeah.
on the local community. We did a
Right.
fundraising for the local humane society as
Yeah.
well. That was really nice on the opening day. And we try to invite people, come over, come hang out with us. We have membership so they can come over and actually use the equipment themselves to make money, because we like to call ourselves hassle uh we're hassle friendly environment.
Yeah.
What they say. So people come over, they bring an idea, and or we help them to do it,
Mm-hmm.
or they ask to get it done and just
Yeah.
take. So we do that. People come with their own T-shirts. We have T-shirts there that we can sell the blank, right?
Right.
But if you want to bring your own T-shirt because you buy it cheaper or whatnot,
Right.
Yeah.
go for it. I'll sell you the square inch of the print,
Right.
Right.
right? And if you're a member, you have access to use 6 hours, whatever you want in the store, and you
Yeah.
can buy more hours if you need it. And our
Okay.
membership is $70 a month. And they can use the heat press and anything, and you only pay your materials that is with 15% over price.
Nice.
And
Is that 15% because you're a member,
yes,
or is that okay?
yeah, regular people pay full price.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So, how many members do you have so far?
So we have two members
Okay.
actually. So
Nice.
and we didn't expect a lot of members right now because summer
Right.
is
Yeah.
going to live on the lake here. I mean, you don't
Yeah.
see people in the street. I need to open a floating store.
Right.
Yeah.
But
You
yeah.
just rent a
Yeah.
raft and tell them, hey,
Yeah, I
when
just
you're
go
done,
with my
come
little
over
dog
here.
with my little laser there. We might have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do the koozies and be like, hey, you can come by and make your
Smart,
own with
yeah.
your own logo or with whatever.
We have a tattoo shop here and a vape shop here.
See, this
we
is
already-
a perfect
well-
place for me to go. I don't really vape, but if they have other stuff.
They have a
What they do, because he said there's weed in
Okay,
And-
see? There we
yeah, and it's hilarious because we already did the t-shirts for this vape shop and all the other two vape shops that they have associated in town. So every vape shop in town now has our t-shirts.
go. Nice.
So, tattoo shops cannot sell anything, so we're trying to figure the way we want to work because there is a different licensing here in South Carolina.
Okay.
Oh,
If someone
interesting.
know how that works, I don't know why they do that. They cannot sell nothing that is not just a skincare in the tattoo itself.
So in their facility or like at all?
At all with their brand.
Wow.
Wow. So they can't sell t-shirts
Or
in
merch
your
or
shop.
anything?
Like not
In
even in
my shop they can, but it needs to be under my bill for my taxes and not theirs.
Wow.
It's so weird.
Interesting.
Wow.
So we're talking to see to open a line. So we want to put it between the two stores, like a rack with all the hangs.
Yeah.
So you know that it's from the tattoo shop, but you need to buy it here.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're
Wow.
doing that. And another thing that I never expect to do it, I did it when I was in college just for the knowledge, but I never did it professionally, I'll say, in a way. Wrapping food trucks and putting graphics on big windows.
Oh, right.
We partner with a company in Utah that is a big format printer.
Uh-huh.
So we have a special pricing that allow us to make a couple bucks over each print.
Yeah.
And still with that, we are competitive to the price in town. So we already we wrap a whole empanada
I
truck.
did see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to tell you one thing. I have so much respect for people that do wrapping under
it's
95
tough
degrees
work.
sun
Yeah.
because I was dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that shit.
Right?
Yeah, it's a whole other skill. It's
It
a
is.
whole thing.
Yeah. And
Oh
just
my
like
God.
the
Between how
heating and the
vinyl-
stretching and the
And you know what? The
like
squeegee is this size.
the what?
The squeegee
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
this freaking size. And
Yeah.
we did, it was 198 inches
Ugh.
graphic for it was
nothing.
196 by 78 with a
Wow.
squeegee this size.
Yeah.
The whole truck.
Slow and you gotta
Yeah.
carefully peel
Oh.
back.
Peel back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
so that's the only job so far that I said what I sign up for this shit.
Yeah.
Right, never mind. Maybe not everything.
Attention all laser owners and crafters. Are you tired of spending hours cutting, painting, and assembling laser products? Look no further than the Crazy Laser Dad's Laser Ready Blanks.
Their high quality blanks are expertly sourced and tested and ready to use on your laser. Say goodbye to the hassle and frustration of time consuming projects and hello to more time creating and selling.
Plus, with their wide selection of items, you'll surely find the perfect blank for your customers.
Visit crazylazerdad.com today and take your laser crafting to the next level with their laser ready blanks.
Are you tired of endlessly joining jump rings? There's gotta be an easier way. Are your wrists aching after numerous orders? Introducing Keychain Thingies, the time-saving solution for anyone making keychains. It's so fast and easy. These revolutionary plastic thingies make large or multiple orders a snap. So easy, even a child can do it.
That was so easy.
So what are you waiting for? Go to keychainthingies.com and order now. Keychain Thingies will change your life. However, they should not be used to cure any medical ailments, repair broken relationships, or help lose weight. Do not use Keychain Thingies unless you want to save time and aggravation.
So, what are your hours? And like, do you and Tess manage the whole shop? Does your partner take some of it? Like, how does that work?
So originally, one of my partners is kind of a silent partner. He helps when we need help. The other partner is my neighbor. He's actually also have a art degree, so he kind of know a lot of these things. He works in doing banners and all that stuff before, but he kind of knows the ups and downs. But when I say that, he's the kind of person that drew on a napkin to present an estimate. So so he's learning how to do it on the real computer and not a napkin.
Right.
But I still have his. Every time he goes somewhere, he bring me a piece of paper. Okay, this is what I figured out. Can you just send me a message with everything? But so he has a motorcycle wreck 2 weeks ago. He broke 7 ribs and shoulder blade. So he's out of commission for a couple months.
For a little bit.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm taking the slack for both of us because he's usually at the store with me.
Okay.
So when I'm working something on a computer and still taking care of some Alive Pixel stuff, because Alive Pixel works in the morning. We open here at noon and we close
Okay.
at 7.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's one of the reasons we call hassle friendly kind of thing, because
Yeah.
people call finish jobs or whatever, and they want to do something after. So we still open. And if you have a need for an early class because you have to be in your job in the afternoon or whatever,
Right.
we're very flexible. You just need to
Yeah.
give us a 48 hours heads up. And
Right.
we'll come over and open the store so you can or use the equipment or teach you the class or whatnot. It's not like a rigid
Yeah.
opening and
Yeah.
close.
Ours is like 10 to 4. But like, if you need something else,
Right.
like if then we'll work to accommodate
Right.
you,
Yeah.
as we can. But like, as far as the core hours is what we call them, is,
Right,
the 10 to 4. Like, that's
And-
where we're going to
and it's
be
awesome.
if we don't have anything else.
And it's awesome. People really like that flexibility of just send you an email or call you,
Yeah.
Monday to Friday, noon to 7, Saturdays, 10 to 4.
Okay. Yeah.
That's our schedule. If you need something special, a rush order or whatever, we do have rush fees depending on what it is. But we so far we manage very well. Tess comes during the day to help me with different things because eventually I gotta go to the bathroom.
Right.
Eventually I gotta eat apparently, and eventually I just need to just run in circles trying to pull my hair. And
Right.
it's a really
Well, you don't
difficult-
have. Well, I
It's
guess
It's
you
a
can
all
play
very
weird.
difficult. And they're like, "Ah!" But I gotta say that opening a storefront with this kind of mentality of people coming with ideas to do different things turns into not a nightmare but a challenging
Yeah.
scenario. Now, I'm very lucky that all the years I've been working my entire life on the same thing. Like my
Yeah.
entire life, I think I worked flipping burgers when I was a kid for a couple months only. But
Yeah.
between graphics, photography, and all my traveling, video editing, I always been into the art scenario kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I have my own ways to do things right without cutting corners,
Yeah.
quick enough to fulfill the need. But it's been very challenging because it just is. I have like a trauma, like a childhood trauma when you go to school and they teach you something and you know that is right what they teach you, but you need to do it wrong, and the person that comes do it even worse than you. So that is happening like pretty often lately.
Yeah.
People coming to the door and hey, I have this graphic that I want to do, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And then they give you that napkin that they drew when they were eating somewhere.
Right.
So it's turning into a bit of a nightmare that AI cannot fix.
Right.
So this is the last thing that I have asked. For example, this guy, and you can see his feet on the photo.
Yep.
Oh my god.
It-
Wow.
So he walks in a piece of paper that has been
Crumbled. Yeah.
completely, yeah, completely crumbled, and he wants 12 hat patch with a
Oh.
nicer version of what he drew.
Oh, a nicer version.
Yeah, can you redraw this to make it nicer so it doesn't have these stretch lines and things? And can you add like a little puddle of water under the octopus?
Oh,
And
okay.
like,
Okay.
Um,
So
how
you
many times your
basically
mom drop you?
so basically you're telling me you're a tattoo artist now.
Yeah,
Because that's what they cut.
right?
That's
Yeah.
kind of what
They charge a
you
lot
know,
more though, so you're gonna
Yeah,
need to
right?
up your prices.
a design fee.
so we have a design fee, but it's a little bit harder to impose a
Right.
design fee on a small town. If
Right.
it's a
Right.
Yeah.
client that is
Yeah.
going to order 2,000 coasters or
Right.
Right.
whatever, you
Yeah.
just slide the design fee
Right.
between
Yeah,
the price of
$25,
all.
$50 fee on like
Well,
Right.
two
and on
hats
those
or something.
and on those
is-
orders, unless it's like for a team or something,
Yeah.
it's usually business to business, so it's kind of like a write off on both
Right.
ends.
Yeah.
It's more
Mhm.
of an investment than like a purchase.
Right.
So yeah, it is.
Right.
It is hard to like impose those fees. And again, small town, and they only want one or two, or
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have this client yesterday, Sunday. I'm driving, so my friend is in his house, Juan is in his house, right? Because he's like, he sneezes and he cries. And he's very active playing pool. He plays pool all the time.
Mm.
So he wanted to go and see the boys at the pool joint last night. So we went yesterday to the pool joint for a couple of hours, and he was with his little pillow, walking, holding his ribs because he hurts, and just going there.
Oh.
And he was trying to play pool 100,
Oh God.
and we were driving back, and this customer wants a hot stamp for his burgers. He's opening a food truck, and he wants to put the stamp on the top. So he won a special one for before 4th of July because he has an event on the 4th of July, and he wants to have it. So he went everywhere on Amazon, right? And he's like, nothing is
Isn't
going
that
to
like
be
a custom like steel
brass normally, but yes.
brass? Yeah.
So
Okay.
he just look everywhere. No, we can. Now we can. Now we can't find it. All right. So they call the store on a
Okay.
Sunday that it says close on Google.
Right.
Of course, the phone call comes to, and
Right.
Right.
this is test because I'm not putting my phone this time.
Yeah.
So goes to test, and there's okay. This guy is very nice. He just want this. Okay. He sent a picture of Amazon. Like I'm not want to charge you with Amazon charge,
Right.
and I don't give you
Yeah.
free shipping if you want me to ship it. So I'm
Right.
sorry. We accept the job. We're doing everything. We're charging more than Amazon for
Right.
it, and I'll have it ready for tomorrow. But that's the kind of clients that we're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they want us to compete with Amazon. So
Yep.
Yeah.
that is being right now. Even Etsy, even some people is coming and say like, "Hey, I saw this 3D print on Etsy. Can you print it?" No.
Yeah.
Right.
Number one, I don't have the license to print that. That's number one.
Right.
And number two, that's not how it works, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of educating as well.
Yeah.
Like unplanned educating, not
Right.
educating on the machines, but educating on what can and can't
Yeah.
be done and what prices
Yeah,
comes with those
I was gonna
things.
ask if anything has come through yet that's like copyright, like a Disney
Oh, yeah.
character or NFL team.
Oh yeah. So I'm right next to Clemson University. In Clemson, Tigers use a paw,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So everyone wants to put a paw on everything here.
I mean, it's on your apron.
It is, but it's not it's not a Clemson one.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay.
It's very similar.
And the color might be a little. I can't tell if it's my monitor or whatever.
So this is the leather from Blake.
Okay.
It looks like a golf ball texture kind of.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay.
Yep.
And the paw is a dog paw. It's not a tiger paw. right? But who cares? So
Right.
I can do that, but they want the jagged edges on the Clemson
Right.
paw. I can't do that. So
Right.
when I
Right.
offer that, I tell them I can do it like this. That's what I put this patch on my
Right.
Yeah.
apron.
Right.
If
Right.
you want a paw, I can do this,
Right.
Right.
but I cannot do the Clemson one.
Right.
Yeah.
So some people are okay and they say, like, yeah, no, that's fine. That
Yeah.
works. Some other people are like, well, you know that I need something that say Clemson. Like, well, you gotta buy a
Well,
Well,
ring.
you
call
gotta
them.
buy. Right.
Call
Yes,
Clemson.
also Clemson. And,
Right.
and I did an example here with a person that wants like a whole pattern about Clemson. I think I have it somewhere. If I don't, I didn't throw it away already. Oh, I threw it away. I did a whole kind of a setup with a Clemson fiber kind of thing, and it has the patterns, the colors, but the colors are not exactly the same pattern.
Yeah.
And the little balls in the middle were exactly this one, but in white. So it looks like Clemson, but it ain't.
Yeah.
So yeah, people come here all the time with something that I
Right.
can't really do.
Right.
Yeah.
And I told them I have the membership. If you want to risk it and do it yourself,
Right.
we have a waiver that we are not
Okay.
responsible for whatever is the outcome of your
Whatever
work.
they print. Yeah.
Right.
So if you want to do it, that's the only way that you can do it.
Yeah.
But we are not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
It is
I
because
was
you see
wondering
money
because
walking out.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I was asking because like we go here locally, like if we go to the craft things or whatever,
I get
like
so
you
mad.
see all the NFL like Dolphins things.
Yeah.
You see, and then
I had
we're
to explain to my 7-year-old why I wouldn't
Yeah.
buy him a Dolphins like stuffed bear.
yeah.
And like, I get it. Like I've been there. I've made, the things for like a friend or family member or whatever, and I understand the desire for something like that. I understand, wanting something custom like that you can't
Yeah.
get from the NFL team or the NBA or
Yeah, because
whatever.
there are things that they just don't make
Right.
with their logo on
Yeah.
it. You're like, I want something like I want this
I
with
get
their
it,
logo, but
so, and I relate to that, but at
Right.
the same time, like, yeah, going to a craft show and then I see that, every other shop has
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
infringing, items, and I'm like,
No.
I refuse to do that, at least, for my like public shop. Like even then I really don't make stuff even in private anymore because it just feels like
right.
one, if I'm going to put all this work into it and now I can't tell anybody, I can't share it, I
Right.
can't
Yeah.
show anybody, and I'm very selective with the orders and stuff that I take now because we have so much going on. If I'm going to put all this work into products that I'm going to put out publicly, I need them to be on the up and up. And I just, I don't want to, like, you never know. Like, the people who get caught, like there's
Yeah.
been people who've been caught in small towns and
Yeah.
like
I
all of a
mean-
sudden you go viral and stuff and
Listen,
like
if an NFL rep walks in, because their whole booth was the teddy bears wrapped in the material from
Yeah.
these sports teams, and I'm sure. I mean, you know what? Let me not even say short, because you got to think that maybe the fabric,
well, so the fabric, it
licensed?
says on there that
Sure.
like for personal use.
Right,
You
but
can buy the fabric, but
for
you can't.
yourself,
Right.
But they have a whole booth with every team
Yeah.
that you want, all teddy bears.
And again,
And they're selling
every
them.
other booth was like that with other things. And I'm like, well,
Yeah.
I'm also not going to create my own booth
Right.
here and then have to compete against all these people who are selling
Right.
licensed goods that they don't have a license for. I'm
yeah.
not going to compete against them.
Well,
Yeah.
and that's the customer. That's the customer that goes there. They're gonna
Right.
want some. Oh, can you put?
And that's a problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The customer in reality is a problem because here's the thing. And this is something that I found out because we were looking to license ourselves as
Mm-hmm.
a licensed craft
Oh,
for
right.
the brand.
Yeah.
So you can do it actually with Clemson and many others.
Yeah.
But here's the kicker. Number one, you're not doing it for the college. The college doesn't get really the money. It's a private company that create a business model and patent everything and block everyone.
Yeah.
And they gave a percentage, which is 10 or 15% back to the college or something like that.
Yeah.
The rest is just a company that is a private person making all this money.
Right.
Right? So when we try to license, they want, depending what you're doing, you pay $500 for the right for the license. and then you gotta buy the roll with the little stickers
Right.
that says that you are licensed. And
Right.
each sticker is $1.25, and the minimum order is 100 stickers. That's the minimum. Then you need to submit your supplier for the materials that you're using, so they approve it or not. You need to submit your designs and your original designs, so they can revise and do it. And they can deny you the next update to keep
Right.
selling the same item, and they can make it
Right.
because
Themselves. Yeah.
now you gave the design, you gave everything to them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So why you want to risk licensing and lose
Right.
your intellectual property
Right.
to a private business? If it's a college, I would probably say like, you know what, I'm gonna go through this route.
Right.
But a private company, a random person making
Right.
money,
And
for
the
me,
college, on the college's end, or any company really that does that, I can see they're like wanting to do, like, allowing that to happen because they get 10% kickback and they don't have to do any of the enforcement.
yeah,
Right.
They don't have to go through. I mean, think about everything that goes into
They don't
running a
have to
college.
do any of the hard work
They don't
that
have to
comes
deal
with licensing
yeah,
and
like making sure the material, because that's another thing too, is if you're gonna put the logo on something, you want that something to be top tier, because you
Right.
don't want your logo on something that's
Just
gonna break
some
apart,
crap.
because then they're gonna, the quality of that material, whatever it is,
Right.
tumbler, fabric, whatever
Yeah.
it is, represents that logo that's
Yeah.
on there, and they don't
Right.
want to be misrepresented. So I can see
Yeah.
them, like, listen, we'll take 10% and you deal with that headache.
right.
yeah. I mean, I will do it in the same way, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I still think that is not worth it for the little guy,
Right.
because
Yeah.
at the
Right.
end, after you pay that, oh, and you gotta also pay 15% of your sales. So it's not what you pay for the royalty only, but also you
Right.
pay
Right.
for
Yeah.
yourself.
For what
So
you
you have
make,
to
yeah.
pay for the license, the little stickers, the percentage, and so now what you
Right.
have to charge. Now your customer's like, "Oh, cool, I'm out because it's a $65
Well,
Clemson
but that's
shirt."
why. That's why. think about everything that you buy with a team logo, especially sports
Yeah.
team. It's
Yeah.
super marked up. This is a little like
'Cause
look
it's
behind
a piece. Yeah,
the
they have
glass
to give
as
a
to
piece
why.
to everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone has to eat.
Now,
Yeah.
for everyone living in Clemson and South Carolina area, if you want to deal with this, I give you a secret. The original paw, the patent expired in 2011.
Oh,
The trademark and everything, the trademark is expired in 2011. So if you want to do it and try to fight the battle,
right.
Yeah.
It's open.
yeah.
So there is a little gray area.
My other business, Alive Pixel, is trademark. So
Yeah.
I did my fair share of
Right.
learning about trademarking
Yeah.
and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
You can actually use something that is expired as a trademark and it's not being renewed and stuff like that. You
Right.
can
Right.
do it. But if the business that trademark is still use it continuously with non-stop, they own it either way.
Right.
So it's like, your trademark expired, you never do it,
Yeah.
but
Right.
they still using it, buddy. It's not like
Right.
they just disappear.
Right.
Right.
You can fight it, and you might not get fined. You just get a warning and
Right.
Right.
for using it, but it's there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, but then it's like the stress of that, and like, okay, are they just gonna give me a warning? How
Right.
how are they gonna handle it? You never
Right.
know.
And depending
So-
on the size, it can be, to fight that battle can put you out.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a very hefty number. You want to pay to
Yeah.
go with trademarks and lawyers and all that.
Yeah.
So it's something that I prefer not to do, and I just
Yep.
put
Yep.
a random orange. It's not the same dog paw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work
Yep.
for me.
Yeah. So, what are some things that you've learned in your first 2 months besides the difficulties of like what they bring in?
Oh man. So there's a couple of things that I learned. Number one, I learned that there is no way to any day to be prepared for what is going to walk into the door. Because some days you have one person and do your thing and it's fine and just fly by. Some other days you have an invoice online because someone is coming to pick it up something tomorrow and you just work it and it's fine. And some other days you have 4 people coming in the store and you're by yourself and you need now
Yeah.
to go 4 customers.
Mm-hmm.
And I have I have a special problem sometimes when some kids come to the store and it's like a wild kid that
Yeah.
decides to pull every cable and
Touch
push every
everything and
button
yeah.
that he
Oh, so
sees.
we can't take the boys over there.
No, can't take our kids.
I just put. I'm really thinking of putting like a wire fence, something like this. Um, but I'm telling you, I have a customer that came and comes with 2 kids, and these 2 kids are hyper to the point that they will run on the ceiling, like they will just loop around the store walking,
Yeah.
and they just go and whatever they see a button, they just go and press it.
Push the button. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm on the counter, doing the checkout or whatever, and they come pretty regularly to buy different things. And I see the lights on different lasers going, ooh, ooh, because it
Oh my
turn on,
God.
turn off the laser. So I learned that I now keep my tables on the lasers off because I have individual switches for each
Right.
table. So
Yeah.
now I have all my tables off until I really going to use the table.
Yep.
Before it wasn't a problem. So that's one thing I learned.
Okay.
Um, Another thing that I learned is has PD cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that we can be a card only, tap only, or invoice shit.
Yeah.
Why people still move around with money?
Small
What is
now.
wrong with
Still,
humanity?
it's
Older. It's the
it's
older.
not even. It's everywhere. Cause like so we went to APA. We didn't bring any cash.
Yeah.
We weren't accepting any cash. We left APA with $300 cash. I was like what? Like and it was funny too because people will pay with cash and I'd be like, I don't have change.
Like, okay.
They're like, it's okay.
Yeah,
Like their
that happens
total
to me
was
all the
like
time.
15.60 or something. Like,
Yeah.
okay, here's $16. And I'm like, okay. I mean, if you want to pay 40 extra cents, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
gonna take it. But yeah, and then when we went to Kim and Garrett Make It, the jamboree,
Yeah.
the same thing there. I had I was like, you can pay me
Venmo.
Venmo and Zelle. Apparently, I
Yeah.
combined those two. You can do, Venmo, Zelle, whatever. I was like, or I can send you a link, from my website. And they're like, oh, it's cash. And I'm like, sure. Again, I don't have change. And every single one, it was like, I forget what the discount was, but, it was $14.60 or something like. And everyone paid, that extra.
No. But
Yeah.
I discovered that here is a little bit different because on the retail scenario, people use it to avoid the taxes.
Mm.
And that annoys the crap out of me.
Yeah, it makes it a pain.
Yeah. They just walk into the store. They say, "Oh, can I get this?" Okay, you just go to your system. All right, it's 31.65, whatever it is,
Yeah.
right? And they're like, "Oh, I thought it was 30." Yeah, but sales taxes. And then you are, "Can I give you 30 cash, buddy?"
I still have to. Yeah, right.
You give me
So
32
you just gotta put your
cash.
smile, and you don't want to explain how the economy actually works because
Right.
Right.
you shit about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure, it's fine. It's all right. So then you just put it in sale, so you slash it, and you pay the
Right.
taxes for it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's something that I notice happens more often than not.
Interesting. Yeah.
I didn't expect that, honestly. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact,
and see,
the
those are
counter that we
things-
bought is not prepared for any cash.
Yeah. Right. So do you have a cash drawer now?
I have a drawer.
Yeah.
That
you use
holds
for cash.
You
Yeah.
throw whatever is in it.
Yeah. See,
But,
those are things that you don't know until like you're in it. I mean, so in our just very few weeks of setting up the studio, we had our first show and we realized how annoying it is to set up meta and permissions and access. Oh my God, even if they know their passcode, then
No.
like the setting is
Yeah.
in a
Yeah, it's
different
all-
space.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
we were on the couch the other night trying to like because for some reason the one show that's going to split into two that we have, so when you share from her stories on Instagram, it will only let us share to her personal page. It won't
On
let
Facebook.
us, yeah, on Facebook.
Yeah.
It won't let us connect
Yeah.
the podcast's Facebook
At
page.
least on our end. So we have to be like, the next time I see her, hey, let me
We-
get your phone
and it just
and
takes
see if through her
time.
profile I can do it.
Wow.
But
Because
through
we
the
were
o-
sitting
yeah.
there and I was having Chat GPT literally like try and walk me through
Yeah.
the steps, and it would tell me to do something. I'm like, that's not what my screen looks like.
Right.
And then like I would do something and then I'd look at his phone, and we're both updated in the app. The app is updated. It's not an old version. His would look different than mine
Yeah.
on the same page. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. So that was
That's been a learning curve.
that's
I mean,
definitely been a learning
look,
curve. Like
I
only
work a
people
lot
who
on that.
Yeah,
Marketing has
only-
been something that we work in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the people who want the like where we post for them and we do that kind of stuff for them, like that's not like you get to do it once. You're paying for the month, bro. Cause
Right.
I need to check
Right,
our
yeah.
pricing sheet actually and make sure that like reflects that, because
Or
you know
at least
it's
lock
just
them in to
like-
like
Oh,
it's
right.
gotta be
Contracts.
3 months or
Yeah.
something like that, because
Yeah.
it just it's way too much work for them to want you to do it for like a month.
Right, and
Like
then they
I'm not
stop.
doing all that because it's hours.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hours of work with them and without them, and sometimes like you have to
hey, what code did they send you?
right. And that's the other thing. Trying
What's that security code?
trying to set it up separately. You're like,
Yeah.
hey, did you get a code? And they're like, no code.
No code.
We're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
check your email. They're like, it's not there. Check your junk. No, it's not there either. Like, it's oh my god, just
Yeah.
it's such a pain.
So on the marketing part, I work a lot with Facebook before it turns into Meta, and it was already kind of a nightmare connecting different things. But they
Yeah.
changed to Meta, and instead improving, they broke
So
everything.
much
Everything is
worse.
broken on Facebook.
Yeah.
I have my Facebook for my photography site. So something happened on that account because it was actually a business account with a pixel for my website and all that in that time.
Right.
So we changed that domain, so we need to have a new pixel. So we create a new pixel that drops our ads account because it was attached to it. So we need to create a new ads account. When we create a new ads account, block our photography page on Facebook because it says you don't have an attached any account for it. Now what it says that it's linked.
Right.
So now I need to unlink that account so I can create a new one. But here's the funny part. You cannot unlink this account because I don't have another person attached to that account, so it cannot go to the air. So I
Oh my
cannot just
God.
unlink it and create a new one. So I cannot create a new one. So that page is frozen for about 4 years.
Wow.
Right? I have access to everything. I email them. They send me the same help sheet that they
Yeah.
have.
Right.
Just doesn't work.
Yeah. It's so
And
frustrating.
when it's supposed to be working, say something went wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so,
Yeah.
so yeah, no, pricing is something that also we're learning
Yeah.
because again, we don't know what's coming into people here, right?
So it's hard to
And-
predict and
Yeah, and so the amount of work is not the same that when someone sends me an email, I see the picture and I can respond to the email. All right, it will take me 4 hours on design. I will do this, I will do that, and it will be this
Right.
much.
Right.
Someone
Yeah.
walking to the door, I need to figure that out in 2 minutes with that
Mhm.
person in front of me.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, sometimes it already happens that I see it. Oh, it will be probably 20 minutes, and after I engrave, I'm gonna spend 30 minutes on this project. 3 hours later,
3
I'm
hours.
still email the person 3 hours later.
Yeah. That was good.
It's the accent, and definitely was something that you didn't quote for.
Yeah.
So pricing is so difficult lately. It's something that I'm struggling a little bit, honestly. So we try to be fair with what we charge without putting ourselves into a jeopardy.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
what's
Of
gonna happen
course.
now? But yeah, it's an interesting journey, and juggling a live pixel creates. There is another live pixel coming
Oh
and
no.
customize it.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
he is us.
Yeah,
You
right?
guys
He's
look the
totally-
same. You're like so Amanda, she was funny. Amanda Levitt with Cerulean Tides. She texted us the other day, and she was sharing one of our studios posts, and she was like tagging us, right? And so she typed in just Riley or even like Riley Black, and at the bottom you see
of the-
5 or 6 different pages,
Yeah.
and it's Riley Black Designs, Riley Black Media, Riley Black
my God.
Creations,
Yeah.
Riley Black Studio. Like there were so many of them, and she was like, "Oh, the Riley Blacks," and I was like, "Oh my god!" I kind of died a little bit on the inside, but she was like, "They're all very clear, you know what they are."
Right. Right.
Well,
You
I
know
can give you the
the
But there's
insights
a
of
lot of
where mine is going to be because it's going to actually include you guys if you are wanting to, and pretty much anyone in the community that wants it. So we are
nice.
opening a Live Pixel Academy.
Okay.
So
Nice.
it's going to be a series of education. Do you guys remember Andemi?
Yeah.
You basically buy courses and stuff like that and
Yeah.
everything. So we have a platform for that we are going to open as an academy, so people can put their courses and everything to sell.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to be a Live Pixel Academy that we're working
Nice.
on, and it's coming in the next couple months.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
We always get the insights.
Yeah.
Right?
Before the
I
launch.
mean,
Yeah.
it's a format.
Yeah. So we're coming to the end for Gen Pop.
Yes.
Where can people? I mean, you've mentioned the names now, but where can people find you?
So we normally I'm on Facebook everywhere as Daniel Gonzalez. Everyone see me as Daniel Gonzalez there. The store is customizeit.com. That's the store that we have there, and they can actually buy some of the products that we have. We ship t-shirts, stuff like that. If you want something custom, they can look it in customizeit.com as well. We have our Facebook, Customize It, and our Instagram is also Customize It, and our email is customizeitseneca@gmail.com.
Nice.
Cool.
And remind people, do you know it? Our jig code? Do you
Yes.
remember it?
It's Riley Black.
Okay. See?
No,
There you go. Simple.
That's easy. So use Riley Black and get yourself some jigs. Those
Yes.
are pretty awesome jigs. Cool. Well, stick right there. We're gonna head over to Patreon. Do you have anything else for
No.
Gen Pop?
No.
Nope. All right. Well, the life update's coming up next, and we're back. Life update. I don't know what we're
We
talking
don't have
about
one.
because so last week's life update. I mean,
Was literally
I
5
don't
hours
know-
ago.
Yeah, don't know
So
what to make up. what-
yeah, the only thing that's happened in between now and then is that I tried to pack some orders, and I tried to run engraving on my Mira 5.
Yeah.
And apparently this is the
She
first
was-
time I've done some engraving on my Mira 5 because apparently I was still running everything under like the Lightburn profile of my Mira 9.
Yeah.
And so I did my testing. I did the test grids.
And they just
Emily
weren't
walked
coming.
me through it, and they were okay, and I found
Right.
like good settings, and I was like, okay, I'll run with this. Did my first little test piece on the actual item, and I did the smallest piece of all the pieces, many pieces it has, and the engraving looked like shit. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, it looked great when it was a square.
Right.
Now you try and apply it to the actual item, and so
Not
is the
so
whole
much.
thing. But, you know, thankfully, Eon support, they were amazing. They, you know, I sent it in at, I don't know, 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
And, you know, by 8 o'clock, they were getting back to me and walking
Yeah.
me through the steps and stuff. So it's much improved. So I'll run another test card tomorrow, you know, and go from there on that. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's happened in
Yeah,
between
yeah,
the last
we're
podcast
still-
and now.
We're still going to Colorado.
So, yeah, wish us luck
Oh.
on Colorado as soon as we get back.
I gotta check in tomorrow. I just thought about that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, you do.
I gotta set an alarm.
Yeah.
Just thought about that.
Don't forget, because we
got family
like to
boarding.
forget. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Southwest.
But yeah, just thank you guys for
Yes.
your support. And
Whichever way you do it, because this is a life update, which means Gen Pop is seeing this as well. So yeah, thank you guys for supporting us. However you support the show, like, follow, comment, and that'll do it for the Riley Black Project. Crystal and John.
Bye.
Maybe we're all done. The Riley Black Project. Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Nino, I'm recording.